Hey, Kona team. Starting to work on the training videos that I promised you. Um, First thing we're going to take a look at is the home page. I'll probably do these in a couple separate videos just so that the files aren't so large, and that way we can send them to, or I might just post them on YouTube and give you the URLs as well, and then you can just maybe bookmark them or something in your browsers. But start with the home page. Basically, everything on the home page is going to be editable through different field editors inside the normal WordPress editor area. Um, any page that you want to edit, obviously you're going to you're going to be logged in through one of your users. So we have this black admin bar across the top. Go ahead and hit edit page on the home page. Okay, I'm actually going to open it in a new window too, or a new tab, so that we can kind of reference. So let's first kind of look at some of these first sections here. So you have the regular page editor that I got reset for you this morning on all your pages and posts now. But basically we've built in custom editors for majority of your pages that have specific designs versus just kind of simple text pages and stuff like that. So you're going to scroll down. Yoast, this is just a tool we use for SEO. But everything in terms of content on majority of the pages, and especially the ones that we did custom design work on, you're going to find the areas to edit underneath this piece called flexible content. So I can basically show you if it loads that it's closed. Flexible content is what you're looking for. And those first tiles beneath the main banner are called the location section. Basically, there is preset content and links and text for each one that's built into the code files for how we created this. But to actually manually edit them through these fields on the page, customize location section would be switched to yes. And basically any section that falls under this flexible content field editor where you want to edit it directly on the page with these type of items, you need this set to yes. So you can see here, basically there is a spot where you paste in the link where that image box should link to, and then there's a spot to upload your image. So if you wanted to change the images out, you would hit X to remove it, and then you would see a button in place of the image that says upload, and you would click that, and it takes you through kind of the normal process of uploading an image. Clicking edit would be maybe if you wanted to adjust the image URL, change the title, give it a caption, give it an alt text, description, some of that kind of stuff that might be important for SEO or anything like that, but you probably wouldn't need to worry about populating that. That'd be more something for the SEO team, but just so you kind of understand the tools. And then basically you have a simple text box where you see the information that's over the image here. And it is dynamic, so you could put in regular text, or you can control different styling and stuff by using HTML like we've done here. Excuse me. And that'll populate. So if you wanted to expand how much information is over these images or change, the text at any point in time, you can do that. And then there's 1, 2, 3. There's 4 there. We basically have the third one hidden because we combined 2. So you would need to let me know if you were ever going to try to get this section back into 4 across versus 3. I would have to change up some code that I modified when I did that. Yeah, pretty straightforward, I think. I think you'll enjoy it. The experiences section. Right now, the experiences, the content there is the content that was put into the code to build the fields. So customize is set to no, but if you wanted to change any of them out, you would hit yes, and then you would have your 4 to choose from. As you see, nothing auto-populates. You would actually have to manually then put it all in, because right now, when customize is set to no, it reads the content from the code for that field, and that field is the experiences section. I know we talked about featured vacation, featured vacation slider here. This is going to be the area called featured vacation rental slider. That's where you're going to edit. Pretty straightforward, I think. You put in a title, upload an image, and choose the unit details there. And based on how many you want in the slider, you can use these little hover overs on the right to add or remove. And basically, wherever you click to add it, that's where it's going to fall in the order. But these can all be dragged into whatever order you want them to be. If you just want to keep adding rows to the bottom, you would just scroll down till you see the Add Row button, and it'll continue to add rows. And so then you can put in as many featured properties as you want to highlight in that slider. The side parallax section, this is actually used throughout the site on several different pages. The About Us page is another example of it. Side parallax means that background image on the right here around the phone number is fixed in the background and everything kind of parallax slides over it. And so we have that same style here on the home page. So on any page that has that, if you want to modify it, you're going to hit edit on that page, scroll down to flexible content and look for side parallax section. Right now on the home page, it's set to no because it's pulling the content we wrote through the code to build a field. But basically it's pretty simple. You give it a title. If you want to edit it, you give it a title. That's going to be this area right here. And then you have a regular WordPress style editor like normal to then put in all your body content, which is all of this stuff here. It doesn't include a button that is actually written in as a button link in HTML, but you can do that right here within the field editor. And I believe on the About page it's not pulling from the code. We actually clicked yes to customize because the code is the homepage one. So when you're on the About page, you would see that there, and if there's a button, you can basically copy what we wrote there, change the link inside of it, and change the text. Should be pretty easy. And then if you want to modify the side parallax image, there is an add image section there, and that's going to replace the image behind the phone number. The call us today is all hard coded on the back end. So it's universal everywhere that this is used. So that would be something you would need to reach out to us if you needed to customize what goes there. Let me set that back to no so that doesn't break nothing. And then we're going to look at our reviews slider. And that is where you have what our guests are saying. Again, pretty straightforward. It's set to customize yes, so it's not pulling any preset content. There's just a little gray silhouette image being used here that I've actually hidden through code on the home page. But other areas, if you wanted to put in a review slider, it would have something for an image, and I can help hide via code if you need it. Just let me know. But yeah, you put in an image, you put in the author name, the author position, and then the review slider. And then the author name is what shows there in the blue. And then the smaller bolded print where you see the names is actually the position. It was kind of built to be more like John and Kathy owner or something of that nature, but you can put whatever you want in there. Just know that when we built it, it was titled author name and author position. And then you just put it, it's just straightforward copy and paste text or manually type it out, whatever you want to do to actually put the review in its spot. And it's the same thing, those can be ordered by drag or drop, and you can add slides as you need with the add slide button. Pretty straightforward. Category section, this works just like locations, this works just like the experiences section from before. It's set to no to pull the content from the code to build the section out, but if you want to use categories on any other pages that you might add later or want to add categories to an existing page, you would go down to flexible content and be able to put that in. So yes, that's set to yes. You see it's the same thing. There's a spot for a link, add an image, and then a box to populate text, or is dynamic to write in HTML. So pretty straightforward stuff there. Your home page does have a few things that other pages won't have, and that's going to be the home page banner section. So you can actually convert from a video, a slideshow, or a static image. So at any point, if you want this background to become slides, you can do that. If you want it to become a video, you can do that, or you can just change out the current image if you want as well. If it is set to image, it should populate what you set as your featured image. So it's pretty straightforward, and based on what you choose, video here, you put in a link. Once you upload a video file to your media gallery, copy the link and put it there. Slider gives you options to add in your slides and add an image to add more. Defaults to 2, but you can add 3, 4, whatever you want, and then hit add to upload them in. Set that back to image. So yeah, pretty straightforward stuff there. That's the home page. I don't think you should have any issues.